Imagine your startup collapsing overnight, or waking up to a text that changes everything, or pouring years into a dream, only to watch it vanish. These moments hit like a tidal wave, raw, disorienting, ruthless. But what if these weren't tragedies? What if they were the universe handing you a key? For centuries, Stoics didn't just endure chaos, they worshipped it. They called it amor fati, the unbreakable vow to love your fate, no matter how cruel or unfair. Not because they were naive, but because they'd cracked life's greatest hack. Every loss, every setback, every worst-case scenario is a forge, and you're the blade. Stoicism reveals a truth that'll electrify your bones. The universe isn't against you, it's training you. Your job isn't to survive the storm, it's to dance in the rain until you realize you are the storm. In this video, you'll steal 10 ancient Stoic tactics to transform pain into purpose, rejection into reinvention, and disaster into destiny. By the end, you'll crave life's punches because you'll know how to punch back. Also, please like the video to help spread this video to more people who are in need of Stoicism. It's a small ask, but means the world for this channel. Lesson 1. The Unbreakable Vow. In 180 AD, Marcus Aurelius faced barbarian invasions, a plague killing thousands daily, and betrayal by his closest general. Yet his journals reveal not despair, but gratitude. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This is amor fati, the Stoic vow to love fate even when it tastes like poison. Nietzsche, who suffered debilitating illness, called it the formula for human greatness. Why? Because amor fati isn't passive acceptance, it's active collaboration. When your marriage fails, your body breaks, or your dream job vanishes, the Stoic asks, what is this moment demanding of me? Not why me, but what's next? The Roman gladiators knew this. They'd enter the arena chanting, Ave Imperator, morituri te salutant. Hail Emperor, those who are about to die salute you. Not in resignation, but in defiance. Amor fati is your war cry. Exercise. For 1 week, replace I have to with I get to. I have to work late becomes I get to prove my discipline. I have to forgive becomes I get to reclaim my peace. Watch how fate bends to your reframe. Lesson 2. Your hidden path to power. In 1982, Mandela's jailers forced him to dig limestone 10 hours a day. The glare destroyed his eyesight. His response? He memorized Shakespeare, debated politics with guards, and sharpened his vision for a free South Africa. Prison, he said, is a classroom. This is the Stoic art of inversion, flipping obstacles into launch pads. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The mind adapts and converts to its purposes the obstacle to our acting." Your problem is raw material. That layoff, it's a blank canvas. That chronic pain, it's a crash course in patience. Exercise. Take today's biggest frustration. Write it down. Now answer. What hidden skill could this teach me? Who could I become by overcoming it? How might this help others? Example. Job rejection becomes 1. Resilience. 2. A future leader. 3. Inspiring others who face rejection. Obstacles are the universe's way of asking, how badly do you want this? Lesson 3. Rehearsing. Disaster to disarm fear. Seneca, advisor to Nero, imagined losing his wealth, status, and family daily. He'd write, I am shipwrecked. All I have left is my breath, and with it, I will rebuild. Modern psychology confirms this. Visualizing worst-case scenarios reduces anxiety by 37%. Harvard, 2019. Why? Fear thrives in the abstract. Premeditatio malorum makes it concrete. Example: terrified of public speaking? Right. Worst case: I stutter, people laugh, I faint. Response: I'll joke about it, finish the talk, and earn respect for courage. Lesson: humility, authenticity. Stoics call this the premeditation, not to dwell on pain, but to neuter its shock. Exercise: tonight, journal. If I lost everything tomorrow, what would I do? List 3 steps. You'll realize you still have your mind, and as Epictetus said, the mind is fire, not furniture. Lesson 4. Reframe suffering as fuel. In Auschwitz, Frankel's captors stripped him of his clothes, family, and manuscript. Yet he wrote, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of human freedoms, to choose one's attitude." This is Stoic alchemy, turning leaden pain into golden purpose. Epictetus, born a slave, said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by their opinions about them." Your boss's harsh feedback isn't cruelty, it's data. Your illness isn't a curse, it's a masterclass in mortality. Exercise: grab your phone, open notes, write current struggle, neutral fact. Example: my partner left, a relationship ended. Reframe: this is happening for me because... Action: one small step to leverage it. By depersonalizing pain, you reclaim power. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, the universe is change, life is a perspective. Lesson 5. The Spartan workout for resilience. In 2021, tech founder Brian Johnson spent $2 million on a brutal anti-aging regimen: blood transfusions, extreme fasting, 3 a.m. workouts. Critics called it madness. Stoics called it voluntary discomfort, a 2,000-year-old hack to master the mind. Cato the Younger, Seneca's idol, wore filthy robes in Rome's Senate to prove status meant nothing. Your turn. For 7 days, choose one discomfort. Cold showers, no gradual warm-up. Fasting until noon, walking 5 miles instead of driving. Why? Comfort addicts us to ease. Discomfort rewires your baseline for hardship. Epictetus said, "Is this the condition I feared? Well, here it is, and I'm still alive." Exercise. Post a sticky note, Spartan hour. Each day, spend 60 minutes without complaining, screens, or sugar. You'll rediscover your primal grit. Lesson 6. Why loss is an illusion. The Stoics stole impermanence from Buddhism. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Alexander the Great and his mule driver both died. The same fate awaits us all." Chilling, number liberating. Everything you chase, money, fame, love, is sand. Clench your fist and it slips. Open your palm and it remains. Exercise. Write a letter to your future self. Dear future me, right now I'm devastated because of X. But you're thriving. You learned Y. You discovered Z. Thank this pain. It made you. Seal it. Open it in 6 months. You'll laugh at today's catastrophe. Why? Loss is just change wearing a mask. As Heraclitus said, "No man steps in the same river twice. Stop clinging to rivers. Become the ocean." Lesson 7. Letting your old self burn. Rock bottom is where Stoics plant their flags. After losing his fortune in 1857, Rockefeller wrote, "I delighted in the thought that I could start again." The Stoics called this ekpyrosis, the periodic burning of the cosmos to renew itself. Your failures are ekpyrosis. Exercise. Write 3 labels you cling to, e.g. provider, perfectionist, doormat. Burn the paper safely. Declare, "I am not my past, I am potential." J.K. Rowling's failure as a single mom birthed Harry Potter. Your layoff, breakup, or bankruptcy is the spark. As Seneca wrote, sometimes even to live is an act of courage. Keep breathing. The phoenix rises in the dark. Lesson 8. Radical ownership. Stockdale's captors broke his back. He couldn't control their torture, but he controlled his mind. He recited Epictetus, "You are your will. They can chain your leg, not your spirit." Radical ownership means, even if I'm 1% wrong, I'll fix 100%. Exercise. Next time you're wronged, ask, what's my part here? Even 1%? What can I control now? What strength does this demand? Example, they cheated. I ignored red flags. I'll rebuild trust in myself. This demands self-respect. Ownership isn't blame, it's agency. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Lesson 9. Thriving in chaos. In 2020, 60% of restaurants closed, but David Chang's Momofuku thrived. How? He pivoted to meal kits, writing, "Crisis is creativity's oxygen. This is anti-fragility, the Stoic superpower." Seneca wrote, "A gem cannot be polished without friction." Exercise. Audit your life. Where are you fragile? Finances? Live on 50% income for a month. Health? Do a 24-hour fast. Rejection? Ask for 10 no's this week. Anti-fragility isn't armor, it's adaptability. Like a willow in a hurricane, you bend, but you also learn to dance in the wind. As Marcus Aurelius said, the mind adapts and converts to its own purposes the obstacle to our acting. Lesson 10. Daily rituals. Amor fati is a muscle. Train it daily. Morning. Stand in the shower, cold water blasting. Whisper, bring it on. Noon. When stressed, snap your fingers. This is my training. Night. Journal. Today, fate taught me. Example. 1. Delays taught me patience. 2. Criticism taught me self-awareness. 3. Fatigue taught me limits. Close with Epictetus. Don't seek for events to happen as you wish. Wish them to happen as they do. This isn't passivity, it's guerrilla warfare. By embracing reality, you disarm it. Then, and only then, can you rebuild it. Watch this video next. Your life may change because of it.